that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far, because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
Call it an even 40-yard punt, 7 though on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Najee Harris and the rest of this offense work their way back onto the field. So they'll be looking to get in the end zone again. Had the touchdown, as you see, last drive on 4 carries. And during the break, we were looking at some of the replays from the previous drive. Really good holes created, great space.
Yeah, I like the observation you had, though, during that break about, okay, they've got to do something to slow down their runners. So is it bringing in more defensive linemen? Is it dropping in extra linebackers? What are you going to do? Personally, I'm going to take my safety and drop him into the box. I'm going to have at least 7 in there until he shows that he can beat me through the air. Yeah. I've got to slow down the running.
I was just going to say, you'll take the exposure in the passing game over the top until you can prove that you can stop the running game.
Sometimes you go cold because you haven't thrown it in a while. Let's see if he can heat up again.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Third and 9 here. Here's Wilson to throw. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And into the end zone, it's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. He's got it, and they take the lead at 7-6. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
62 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. 2 yards still to go. Third down now. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. Now a first down carry for Harris. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. That is caught. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. Following the interception, Love. And a big loss here as he's taken down. So a very tight first half. A happy sight for a lot of these fans. We're jumping right over halftime and getting back into the action. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And able to get this out to the 25. The Steelers offense and Russell Wilson headed back onto the field. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. All in all, pretty manageable deficit, Charles, here as they start this third quarter offensively when you consider the fact that in the first 2 quarters, they had 2 costly turnovers.
I think you laid it out there perfectly, partner. Very tough to hold a lead going into the break if you continue to hand it over on multiple drives.
Yeah, and obviously, Charles, it would be very tough to climb back into the game if those turnovers continue.
I would say borderline impossible. You keep turning it over, I don't know how you make up a deficit.
Now here's another carry for Harris. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
From the 33, here's 2nd and a yard. Harris running straight ahead. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 115 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. They hand this off to Harris, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. On the give, this is Harris. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
This has been a good drive so far. It's been a running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. On 3rd down, here's Harris. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Now Wilson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. Jacobs going to try the middle. And not much doing there, maybe a yard up to the 23. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we play 3 quarters. Back now in Pittsburgh. And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the 4th. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Off the play fake, Love. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first. Play fake. Here's Love. Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Love. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. A give. It's Jacobs off the option.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. They'll run again. And he'll get inside the 40 to maybe the 38-yard line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And he's going to miss this one. That is no good. Well outside the left upright. And this is going to remain a 1-point game. Had a chance to give themselves there some important wiggle room, but went awry.
Yeah, let's do the simple math here. And you know, for me, it has to be simple. Instead of this thing kind of giving them that wiggle room you talked about, now we're talking about possibly losing a ball game because they left the door open. Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Again, it's Harris on 2nd down. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. Too far for a field goal. They've got to go. It's 4th down. Now Wilson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now run straight ahead with Warren. And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Here's a 2nd and 7. Harris. Oh, he bowls over it.
At this stage, you've got to hustle, got to get back to the line of scrimmage because you're saving that timeout to make sure you have a chance to get your kicker out there for the big shot.
Well, the elements, the crowd, the situation, this is NFL football at its best. Here's 3rd down. And he's going to be a yard short. Needed 4, but got 3.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And you know, in an era of cost-cutting and maximizing your roster, this is a club that does not skimp on special teams, and in these situations, it pays dividends.
And that's great vision by the organization. When the difference between winning or losing depends on who you have kicking the ball, would you rather have a street free agent out there or a solid pro like this? Answer's pretty evident to me.
Well, this one, partner, was